Welcome to Aston Martin Mindset. My name's Alex Elaine, and in this video I want to walk through a client scenario of if a client says to you that your product or service is too expensive, how can you respond to that? Just before we get into it, please be sure to smash that like button, comment, share and subscribe off the back of watching this video. Now, a client says to you that something is too expensive. What does that truly mean? Now, in reality, what it typically means is that there's a disconnect between perceived value and how much your actual product or service costs. So the investment doesn't match up to the perceived value that your customer has in their mind of what you're solving and how much it costs. And that's really important, because sometimes we hear the word expensive or we hear this objection and our immediate response is just to throw something back. Well, no, this is a great product because of these reasons, or you need to buy it for this reasons. No. We need to take a few steps back and reset and really ask and probe that customer and that client to say, hey, I understand that you're saying that this is too expensive. What that really means to me, or what I'm truly understanding from that, is that we've got a disconnect between how much this costs and how much you perceive this is going to make a difference for your business. So that indicates to me I really want to take a moment to make sure that I've really understood the value drivers here, that we're aligned around how we're going to drive a transformation for your business, and then let's reevaluate the commercials to make sure that we're setting both sides up for success. So it's a bit of a reset, helping that customer understand that you understand their worldview. You really want to take the time to understand how you can drive value for them, and then you can press reset around the commercial conversation to make sure that you're like for like in terms of the perceived value equation. Now, I want to give you a really just simple example of how perceived value can change depending on different scenarios. I'll give you an example of this. Imagine a bottle of water in a corner shop would cost you £1 or $1, depending on where you're watching this video. Now, if you were in the Sahara Desert, let's say you have £20 in your wallet or $20 in your wallet, and someone's offered you that same bottle of water for that £20 or for that $20, and you're in the Sahara Desert, you're desperately thirsty, you need a drink, you're almost dehydrated. All of a sudden, the perceived value of that water is now not £1 or $1. It's probably significantly higher because you're thirsty. Now, if you think about that in the example of your product or your service, when you can create a scenario where your customer sees so much value in the problem that you're solving for them, that money is now no longer much of a factor, that's where you can really make a difference. And to be able to do that, you need to understand their worldview in a lot of detail to then be able to translate how you can rank up the amount of leverage that you have in the conversation based on them seeing more perceived value. This is something I can talk about in many videos, so I'll seek to expand in future videos, but hopefully the concept of this at least makes sense, and I hope that this video has been helpful in some way. I'll see you on the next one.